Hi, I'm Bob. This is my wife Shireen. We're from Las Vegas, and we're here in western Montana outside at Glacier National Park, and we met up with Wanderlust Estates, and we encourage you to watch and subscribe and enjoy the content.
Oh, the day I break these chains, I'm bound for the life of the simple things.
Good morning, guys. I let myself sleep in a little bit, but I crashed at the Glacier Peaks Casino here, and I'm about 30 miles from Glacier National Park from the east entrance, and I'm going to be going in there and exploring today. So I'm going to go into the casino here for a minute and see if they have any kind of like breakfast or anything, and then I'm going to head back out of town and into the national park. Now it's September 19th, and so there's only like 2 more days left of summer. But I made this goal to get up here and see Glacier before the summer was over, and it's still summertime technically, even if it's only a couple of days from the fall solstice. Now that I got my eyes in, let's go find us some fuel and clean up the windshield and head on into the park. Look what I ran into on the way to East Glacier. A little junction cafe it's called. I love these little cafes because where I grew up, this was like where the life of the town was really, you know? And so I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna have a bite to eat. Busy place. So it's not quite noon yet, but I obviously missed breakfast. It's lunchtime. Prices are pretty cheap, you know. Lots of stuff under $6. Oh wait, it's with fries, it's a little more. I'm gonna order something up. Sweet! Met some cool people in there. Sandra and John. They were in there eating, chatted with them for a little while. I guess their family actually owns a little restaurant even, and I really enjoyed the Swiss burger I had. Thanks for coming back by and saying hi and asking about the channel, guys. I hope you guys have a great one. Let's go find out what I'm gonna be up to today and the spots I'm going to be able to go. I did hear that one of the roadways has actually been closed for maintenance, which is a total bummer, so I'm going to miss some of the park, but we're going to make the best of it. Roach, there's some police officers over here. Yikes. And I have to go this way. That does not look good out there. Looks like somebody's kind of hurt. Yuck. Don't like seeing that. Woohoo! Mountains ahead! Looks like we're making some headway now. I can see all the mountains poking up. Starting to get pretty up ahead, guys. I kind of think these hills look really neat. The way they just have the patches of color on them. You know, where the plains are starting to meet the mountains now. A little river down there, guys. All those colors. And the river pokes its head out every so often. Kind of glad I came here towards fall. I like all the color. Oh shoot, I better slow down. You're seeing it just as I'm seeing it right now. I got the camera held on a tripod so that it's right at eye level right now. Yes, ma'am. Oh, there's the river. It's gonna poke its head out. Look Look at that. That's so pretty with all the shrubbery changing color like that. Uh-oh. Loose gravel. That is road destruction time. We're waiting on the pilot car. I guess it's gonna be like 8 more minutes or something, I got told. Looks like the road up through the pass is closed. So I'm gonna be going into the visitor center, but it looks like I'm actually gonna be backtracking back out from what I was just told. Talking to the guy in front of me here. Kind of bummed about that. That valley's super pretty. And then it's just disturbed by a big old dirt mover. That's nice. Hope I get to go back by here when I got some more light though. That'd be a great picture. Really nice picture. Looks like it had a fire through here at some time though, years ago. Talk about some free range cattle over here. Nobody can say these ain't free range. Talk about a pretty spot to be hanging out if you're a cow. Oh, look at that. That's real pretty down there. Woo! Oh, I need to get a picture on that. That's great. So this is talking about the Blackfeet tribe and what the reservation is now compared to the land that they basically covered and lived in, all the way down to Yellowstone National Park, as far north as Edmonton pretty much, and all the way out to Regina over here in Canada, and right along the Glacier National Park, so the east side anyways. So this is a pretty little spot of a lookout over here, I think. Behind those bushes was a great view. I just wish there was a little bit more light, so all the colors would come out. But look at that. And you can tell there was a fire over here, so I'm thinking that it must have been even more astonishing coming through here before that fire burned into all those aspens that line that stretch into that valley. Now I did just enter into Glacier and I got my little map, and I'm thinking I'm probably gonna end up spending tomorrow by going into Mini Glacier section over here, that entrance, and seeing about a hike. John and Sandra that I met at the little cafe in Browning told me I really needed to go see Iceberg Lake, which looks like is a hike in from Mini Glacier Information Center. So I'm gonna see about trying to do that. Okay, I'm done reading the map stuff. I'm gonna go into the visitor center here and get some information on hiking trails and stuff so that I know exactly where I want to be. I was only planning on doing about 3 days here, so I gotta stay planned pretty well. So tomorrow I'm gonna be going on a hike up to see this glacier, and the amount it's receded is kind of wild in less than 100 years. 17 miles up to Logan Pass. We're gonna try to get a late afternoon, last minute hike in. And it's about a 1.3 mile hike, so about 2.5 miles both ways, you know, in and back. Gonna do that before we lose our sunshine. Oh, look at that view. That's too awesome. Look at that. Gorgeous. Just gets prettier and prettier through here. I love that. I think the scenery through the whole park so far is actually neater than the Rocky Mountain National Park, but some of the really majestic spots that I saw in Rocky Mountain National Park, I haven't seen anything like that yet here, so we'll find out though. There's so many beautiful things in here. I've been trying to take pictures and I don't even know what to show. It's so gorgeous. I haven't seen an entry into a park that's this pretty since I was coming into Yellowstone from Beartooth Pass, you know? I mean, it's just marvelous through here. Real special stuff. Feel lucky to be here. Look at the creek cutting through the pass there, all the way back down into the valley. Really pretty. Just look at it all. So beautiful out here. So amazing. Hate that window. All the way back down. It'll be nice to see it, a different view of that, you know, coming the other way. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, we are headed for a tunnel now up here. Wow, there's some waterfalls over there too. Man, I wish this camera had a little bit more narrow field of view. All right, so when we go through this tunnel, everybody has to hold their breath, all right? It's a required game when you're road tripping like this, you know? Look at those, man. Check that out. Okay, so are you ready? It's tunnel time. Ah, this one's a small one, but you still gotta hold your breath, all right? So here we go. Now we're through. Oh wow, this is so stinking pretty. Okay, so I'm wanting to go and like kind of hike over into real quick into Hidden Lake Overlook. So we got to find the trailhead. Get out there, connect with people, live your big story, and make sure you do something every single day to reduce world suck. Peace, guys.